got
just
to,
come on,
cause you don't
Riff.
want no shit coming up in your toilet. You don't want no shit coming in no your bathtub.
Yeah.
And then your house smelling like.
Yeah. They gonna pay.
Why?
Yeah.
And then niggas eating booty for free. Shit. I'm touching shit.
Yeah.
Hey, so we had to make that a little clip.
That's funny.
No shit. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I'm getting some money out this.
Yo, what's up, man? You boys, man, we back.
Yes,
Clearly
sir.
said podcast. I'm Chad.
This is Bone.
I'm Josh.
And man, we got a very, very special guest, man.
Very.
One of my family, man, but he's still one of my favorite people. Period.
Yes, sir.
We got the boy Riff 3x, man.
3 times.
Dude, what it
For
do?
real,
3
man.
times in the building.
Welcome
Hey,
to
but
the
I
show.
gotta stop you right quick, bro. You got me so fresh. Look, I came and I
like-
told him, I said, y'all can't do nothing with me right now.
It's all about the
Boy, I'm
motion.
emotional now.
All
I'm
about the
emotional
motion,
now.
man.
Green.
And it's comfortable, like
You have emotion
like-
and you ain't in motion.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Facts.
Make it make sense. That's what I be trying to tell them.
Facts. So we're gonna get started, man. So like for the people that don't know, man, like just tell them about your upbringing, man. Like what made Riff.
Man, what made me, I jumped out the porch. My mama told me when I was 8, it was 7 or 8 months. I was in a stroller, I was in a walker, and they left me on the porch. And they went in the house to go get something. And when she came back outside, I was in the middle of the street.
Wow.
So I jumped out the porch just like 7, 8 months.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the street in
Really?
my walker,
Okay,
you know what I'm
in the
saying? So she already knew, like, I know what type of child he gonna be. He
Yeah.
gonna be out there
Yeah.
type, you know what I'm saying? So I've been out here since then, you know what I'm saying? Like 13, when coming home, staying out late. Man, I've been out. Every OG that call themselves an OG or every huncho around here that call themselves a huncho, they know me.
They know you. Yeah.
Yes, vouch for me. Been out here, been doing it. I ain't barring the curve, none of that.
Yeah.
Been out here, been having it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never asked nobody for nothing. Ain't nobody never gave me nothing. I ain't never looked for no deal. If a person said this was a price, I paid their price.
Okay.
Facts.
I always been my own man. I always been my own big dog. I always been having it. Been pulling out money. I'm like Soldier Boy. I was like one of the first
One of the
ones.
first ones
Been
doing
doing
that.
it. Like
I can vouch.
no route, no cap in the route right here. I'm telling you, I've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? I've been freestyling. I've been doing it. Like shit crazy. I've been doing it. Way ahead of my time. Way back then. Still is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still things I be thinking about, or I might show somebody and be like, bro, this right here. I'm telling you, if somebody do this right here and do this right here, right there, this shit'll be big. And then probably about a couple of months later, the same thing I just said, you probably hear it on the radio or something.
Yeah. But you already had thought about
But
it.
I had already thought about it.
Yeah.
So my mind always been ahead, you know what I'm saying? I always see shit before it happen.
Right.
Yeah, so that's just what make me.
That's dope, yeah, because like I said, I can just remember being around you growing up. You know, I was a youngin'.
Right.
And he'll tell you I was probably the baddest
Ever.
dude. Yeah, like just whatever.
Yeah.
whatever
Whatever you say about Chad, I'm finna believe. I'm already
Yeah,
knowing how
like,
to.
shit.
Bad.
So-
I know when I see him, he finna do something.
Yeah.
Like, I always tell him about this one story. It was like the funniest story he ever did. You know how Front Street is, they got that big old hill going down, like if you coming from the Elks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, back then, Front Street used to be thick,
Yeah,
thick.
back then, yeah,
Cars everywhere. The man riding on a bike. You know, back then we riding on bikes. They probably ain't even got no brakes and none of that. We stopping with our shoes.
Okay.
Man riding on a bike. I'm talking about, I know he doing about 60 miles coming down that
It's finna
jump.
come apart.
Yeah, like he get like probably 3 foot from a car and just jump off that jump slam in the back of a car, like boom.
Ooh.
And I'm looking at him like, cuz man, you didn't have to do that. Like, man,
You probably just let the bike there.
he just like, I don't care. Like, he was just so bad. I was like, man, that don't care.
Look, if something happened to your car about 15 years ago, it was Chad.
No.
Chad did it. Somebody from the DM, you be like, bro, I need that
bro, you remember
300.
that? Yeah,
Oh,
man.
everything.
Yeah,
I
like,
need that 300.
yeah, I was one of them rough ones. Man.
Yeah, he was.
So like, what got you into doing the music? Like, where did your love of music come from? Like,
my love of music came from, I always liked the music. And I used to hang around I used to hang with my older cousin them. And we used to be freestyling like on every beat. It didn't matter what beat it was. It can be blues, it can be jazz, it can be R&B, it can be rock or whatever. We always freestyle off any beat. So we just would freestyle. I really wasn't no rapper type, you know what I'm saying? I was just freestyle, like having fun type shit. So I ended up getting locked up in 2006. So when I got out, I had everybody, when I got out, they was like letting people that rap get on stage. I think the halls was like, they was popping.
yeah.
What year did you get out?
I got out probably like 2010, something like that.
Yeah, they
But the
definitely-
hall, they were popping. Like, every time I go to the club, they were letting them get on stage and shit. So I'm like, and then them my niggas, you know what I'm saying? We just from different side of town, but them my niggas. So I'm like, shit, I'm finna put me something together and get on stage. I know can't nobody pop it like me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we weren't using the word pop it back then,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying? So I had, that when the kids had the little mat books, they were going to school, they had the little mat
Yeah,
books.
we had. Yeah.
Shout out to Famous D, cause D was young. He was still in high school, and he had like the mat book or whatever.
The GarageBand on
Yeah, the GarageBand. So we cooked up the Mob PNG CD on the GarageBand. So we ended up dropping that junk. Like I said, everything I ever did, I always did it. My mind, I always think big. I don't be thinking like,
small towns.
nah, I don't
small
think.
vibe.
I always think like way further. You know what I'm saying? So when I did it, I'm already knowing like I'm gonna be big.
Right.
Because of my mind, you know what I'm saying? So we put the Mob PNG out. Everybody around town was screaming Mob. Like every time you see any one of us, you gonna hear some Mob. Hit it like they were putting the emphasis on it. So everywhere we go, we were popping it, you know what I'm saying? So it was me, Famous D, and Work. Shout out to Work, free young Work. But Work ended up getting locked up. Like he stayed locked up, you know what I'm saying? And D kind of like fell back from the music. So I always been a freestyler. So I just kept going, doing music. I was going over my cousin's house, Roman house, making music, going back and forth over there. Every day, I just started just doing it every day. Every day. So, you know, it's just like going to the gym. If you play basketball, you go to the gym and you shoot ball every day. You probably couldn't shoot no jumper at first, but then you going every day, now your jumper getting pure. So now my skills was getting pure. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was just like making it easy. I was knocking out like 15 songs probably an hour. Like I'm knocking out, I got so much music right
doing
now.
Everything first take.
Yeah, first take. I'm going in like the punching in. Folks didn't even know nothing about punching in then. I was been punching in I've been doing all that like, cause I had goals in my mouth and I already talk. I'm country as fuck, so I already talk like you really can't understand me if I'm like, when I be rapping, you probably can't understand me. If I'm going all the way through a song, you ain't gonna be able to understand me because I'm gonna trip on some of my words. So I used to tell Roman, like, I'm gonna just piece it in. Like, I'm gonna say this word, I'm gonna say this bar right here clear, then stop me right there. Then I'm gonna come in and say this part right here clear until I just start forming a habit of doing it.
Right.
And now it started, like, it sound way better and I'm keeping the hype going. So that's what I was doing. So I was in the studio, I was making songs back to back. And then my cousin P Nasty had told Sremmurd to come to Atlanta. So when they went to Atlanta.
So they wasn't big yet.
No, they weren't even big yet. Okay. And the crazy thing about
They were still out of state boys at this time.
Yeah, they were still out of state boy. When I got out, they were still, you know what I'm saying, they were still out of state boy, but they were older because I used to go over their crib to holler at Floyd, their daddy, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, but they used to be in the back room making music. But when I got out of prison, they was a little older. They was going to the clubs now, so I used to see them. But they weren't even, you know, they was just out of state boy. They weren't even on the main screen yet. But I had went to Atlanta one time. It was me, JJ. Well, JJ was staying in Atlanta. It was me, Craig. I want to say YK, Dro, and somebody else. It was Work and somebody else. But we went to Atlanta. And we stayed over JJ house. He was staying in Atlanta. And he had the DJ board, and he was telling me P Nasty told him to DJ. So the whole time we on the trip, he started hollering P Nasty, P Nasty. He's like, Riff, you know P Nasty? I'm like, man, I don't know no nigga named P Nasty. He's like, yeah, you do. We weren't calling him P Nasty, P Nasty then. We were calling him Pierre, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know no P Nasty. So the day we left, I'm chilling. That's when I was smoking then. So I'm smoking. And usually when I smoke, I get quiet and I just be like looking in the sky. So I'm riding, I'm in the front seat, I'm looking in the sky. Then it just dawned on me. I said, man, turn the car around. They like, what you talking about? I said, man, I know who P Nasty is. That's Pierre. I was like, man, we gotta go see him. They like, man, we gotta take the rental car back. I'm like, man, hell nah, we gotta go holler at my cousin.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Me and him started this together. Like, we used to beat on buckets. Before he even made a beat, like actual beat on a keyboard or anything, we used to just get like a bucket, like a one of them buckets, like you put paint in.
Yeah, a big paint
big
bucket.
big
Yeah,
bucket.
big
And we used to
one.
like get
5
sticks
gallon
and beat on them, just like we was in a band type shit. And then he ended up getting a keyboard for Christmas. And he was like, I was freestyling then. And he was like, I'm gonna make the beat cause you just freestyle.
It was up when he got that keyboard. With
Yeah, cause we didn't have nothing to actually like record on. It was like a little recorder. I don't think y'all remember the Johnny about that big. And it was like a little it got record.
Is
It got
it black?
record.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you.
And you could just talk into it like that. So I used to talk into it while he making a beat. It was so ghetto though, but it was hard though back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, so boom. We end up getting to the crib, and P Nasty called me. And he was like, "Can I speak to Real?" I'm like, "This him?" I was like, "Who it is?" He was like, "This PL." I'm like, "Man, this ain't no PL." He said, "This ain't no Real." I like, this is real. He like, no, it ain't. He was like, the Riff, I know a freestyle right now. So boom, I started freestyling. He was like, man, what's up? So we started chopping it up or whatever. So boom, they end up going down there with him. So probably about a couple of months after they went down, I end up going down there. We end up chopping it up or whatever. But I still was staying in Tupelo. They was staying there.
Yeah.
So they was doing their little thing. They was in the basement cooking up. I'm still down here cooking up. So I want to say, like, right when they got the song with Young Thug and Nicki Minaj, Throw Some More, I made Doggin'. I made Doggin' around by that time. And I was in the studio. That when I was just like getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I was on drink. I wasn't smoking then, but I was like drink, pills, because I was on probation, so I couldn't smoke. So I was just on drinking pill, like 3-day drugs, just get out your system in 3 days. So I made Doggin'. And I sent it to JJ. I just put like a first verse on it. And I put the chords on it and the first verse on it. And I ended up sending it to JJ. But like I said, I was so fucked up, I ain't even remember I made the song. So he called me the next day. He was like, boy, you made a banger last night. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, you made a banger last night. I'm like, send it to me. He sent it to me. I was like, yeah. He was like, hold on, erase that. Jimmy finna get on that junk. So Jimmy got on it. So he sent it back with Jimmy on it. He was like, nah, don't even listen to that. Sway putting a verse on it right now. So I'm like, all right, bet. So boom, he ended up sending that junk back.
It's hard.
Shit, that shit just went crazy.
Yeah, when I remember the first time I heard it at the club. I might have been at the club heating it, and they just played it. And like when it come on, like,
yeah.
I'm like, who? I said, that sound like Real. They said that is Real. Bro, that jump, bro.
Man, shout out to TL, man.
I know for the whole, like, he had the summer on lock with that song.
Oh, God. Only thing that stopped me, I got locked up. But see, the crazy thing about it was, I already had charges when I made the song. Like, I was already in the street thugging. So I already knew, like, it's a possibility that I'm finna get locked up. But I'm finna go and sign me a deal, you know what I'm saying? So when I get out, I'm gonna be, like, big, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I ain't even tell them, like, I'm finna get locked up. I told them the day I had to turn myself in probably on a Wednesday. I told them Tuesday, like, hey, bro, I love y'all, man. Just keep my name alive. I got to go turn myself in tomorrow. And they like, what? Oh, hell no, they ain't nothing we can do. Like, you should have been told her. We could have got you the lawyer, do the who. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, man.
But you thought you were doing it right, going and sign that deal.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, go on, sign the deal. Go on, get that behind you. Because they was offering me a year. So I'm like, man, the year go by so fast. Go on, get out. You been making music, so you ain't going to be nothing to make no music. The dog is still going to be hot, you know what I'm saying? Which it was, and which I did my time. I got out. Everything still was moving, but when they went, the time that they was like rising was the time that I should have been on the scene. Because they was like doing tours. They was like doing overseas tours and stuff like that. So I missed.
I should have been right there together.
Yeah, I missed all that, like all the fans that I really could have gained. I missed it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did get out and did some shit with Lil Baby and shit.
I was just gonna ask you, how did the Lil Baby song come about?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I had a project I had put together, but I had made this song Trap House. First, it was me and Montana on it. He had brought Nehemiah to my crib, and Nehemiah had played the beat. And I had made Trap House when I was locked up, you know what I'm saying? Because I was bored, so I had wrote like the hook, and I wrote like a couple of bars of the verse. So when I heard the beat, only thing I could think was Trap House. I'm like, damn, this sound like Trap House. So I recorded or whatever. So P had got on it, and then I was just trying to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, what can I do to be relevant? Because I kind of missed my shot.
Right.
But what can I do to bounce back? So I had hit Jimmy up. I'm like, I was capping. I'm like, bruh, I got this song with Lil Baby, bro. I'm finna send it to you in a minute. He like, what? Lil Baby? Like, for real? I'm like, yeah. He like, send it to me. But I was capping, though. You know what I'm saying? So now I see how I got him excited. Because that's all I need is Jimmy's support. I get Jimmy's support, he gonna push it all the way to the limit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's all I needed was his attention. So boom, I knew a couple of people. So I Mark Engineer, he from Atlanta. Shout out to Mark. And DJ Cutthroat, he was Rollo. Well, he is Rollo DJ. And you know, at that time, Rollo and Lil Baby, they still cool, but they had the little Pakistan video. They were going up together. So man, it was just God, cause I called Mark. I'm like, hey, bro, I need a song with Lil Baby, man. What I need to do? Woo woo. And he was like, man, I'm in here with Cutthroat right now. He was like, you probably don't know Cutthroat, but that's Rollo DJ. You know him and Lil Baby, them niggas cool. Woo woo. And I was like, yeah. So he get on the phone. He was like, what's up? I was like, man, I need a song with Lil Baby. He was like, I'm finna see, can I make it happen? He was like, what you trying to spend? I like, shit, whatever it costs.
Right.
Because I ain't never, every time somebody ever asked me what was my budget, I used to be like, shit, I ain't got no budget. What you want for it? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to feel like I'm lowballing you or I'm just trying to talk you out of something. So that's why I be like, man, I ain't got no budget. What you want for it? Just be straight up, tell me what you want for it. I either gonna do it or I ain't. So he was like, man, a couple of $1,000, I'll get you on the song, Lil Baby. I'm like, all right, bet, I'm finna send it right now. He was like, for real? I said, man, no cap, I'm finna send it right now. So I end up sending it to him. So boom, when I sent it to him, he hit me back. He was like, I got the bread. I'm finna go over here and take the bread to Lil Baby. So I like, all right, bet. He was like, matter of fact, just stay on FaceTime, cause I'm right around the corner from Lil Baby hood. I like, all right.
Just like that.
Just working just like that. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I stay on the phone with him. Baby get the phone. He like, yeah, man, we gonna lock in. Woo, come to Atlanta. So I like, all right, bet. So I end up, it was finished. I end up, it was snowing in Tupelo. But when I used to go to Atlanta, I used to ride the bus.
Okay.
The Greyhound, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't like driving, cause every time I drive to Atlanta, I get pulled over by the police and all that. So I knew one thing. I ride the bus, I'm gonna get there safe. I ain't gotta worry about no police stopping me. When I get out the bus, hey, it's free land. I'm doing whatever I want to do. Once I'm in the city, I'm in the city. You know what I'm saying? So it was snowing, so I like, man, I ain't finna get on the bus. I ain't even finna go. So Lil Baby ended up still doing the song. I didn't get in the studio with him, but he ended up still doing the song and sent me the song back. So when he sent the song back, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
So now I end up sending the song to Jimmy. But it took like a couple of days.
I was gonna say, but Jimmy didn't hit you back up. Like,
he ain't hit me back up or none of that, because I knew he was going to get blunted and he was going to forget. So a couple of days, I shot the junk to him. He was like, boy, you just made a power move. How you do this? Woo, woo, woo.
He ain't
I
even
like,
know.
You straight up
because see,
manifest.
I always been a hustler. So anything I do, anything I put my hands on, anything I put my mind to, I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about like, when I say hustler, I ain't talking about like getting out on nobody, but I treat everything like a hustle. Like, I'm going to put my all in it. This is what I'm going to do. Like, far as me, like I had a manager and I could have hollered at my manager to do it, but me, I don't like to wait on nobody. Yeah. If I got my mind set, I'm an Aries. If I got my mind set on something, I ain't waiting. Like, if you tell me like, bro, I'm finna handle it, and I call you back and you still ain't handling it,
Don't even worry about it. I got it.
I'm finna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you later on about when I do it, you know what I'm saying? So I
Nice.
just went on push the play together, you know what I'm saying? Push play on the play. So shit, it just popped out like that. And then Lil Baby, he actually wanted to shoot the video. He was like, shit, let's shoot the video. So I was like, I bet. So gave him a little couple of little thou hours, shoot the video. And shit, that's how we ended up making that
Yeah,
happen.
because I didn't hear the song first. I saw the video first. I don't
Yeah,
know
me
who
too.
showed me.
I saw the video first. I was like,
Yeah, see, we didn't drop the song like far as just the song. We dropped the video and the song at the same
okay, I was
time.
finna say yeah, because I saw the video first. I
Yeah.
was
I
like, I
seen-
really got a song with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
when I seen it, I said, okay. Then I said, but that little baby in the back.
Right.
Mhm.
I said, man, cuz done did it. Like, boy, you couldn't tell me, hey. I was like, boy, the knife is on.
The knife on.
Hey, that what
See,
I
and see about the music, folks be thinking like, that nigga fell out right strumming on food with that nigga, woo. But people don't know, I stopped doing music.
Right.
So you
went-
retired. You don't rap no more.
I mean, I will for my pleasure, but far as me putting out music, I really don't care for it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I make music with the music I make was kind of like X-rated type music. I got 2 little girls, so you know what I'm saying. I don't want them to see. I'm their leader.
Right.
I'm who they look up to. So I got to show them what type of nigga they need to be having. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So if I'm talking about dogging and
all that
this
type
what
of
I'm
shit.
doing, they
Yeah.
gonna be like, dang, daddy, you did mama like that. Ooh. Well, they end up might explore to that adventure and find them a nigga like that. So
don't want
I don't want them to have no nigga like that. You see what I'm saying?
You just
So,
on the business side now.
yeah, I'm just on the business side. Then I realized I like being in the background more than I did the stage.
Right.
Like me being the main, the scream, everything being the light being on me. I like being in the background.
Right. Same money. None
Same
of that,
money.
none of that
Yeah,
right there.
I ain't gotta. Cause you know one thing, if just say, Mary J. Blige, if she's singing right, she ain't gonna be hitting all them high notes by herself. She gonna have some background singers,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that light gonna shine on them background singers. Every now and then, the curtain gonna open up. You gonna see them every now and then.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm cool with the curtain open up every now and then and see me, and then you ain't gotta see me. Like you gonna see in motion. You ain't gotta see me.
Yes.
You'll see me, but you won't see me. I'm cool with that.
And I heard somebody say you can get a lot more done if you ain't worried about who get the credit.
Right.
Like they know you involved.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about the spotlight being on you sometimes.
I don't
Like,
even want it.
So tell me this, is that relationship with you and Lil Baby still there?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Dang.
That's what's up. That what's up.
Yeah, like everybody I ever had a relationship with, far as celebrity wise or far as just anybody, we still cool. Like
No fallouts with nobody.
That cause like you ain't never been no fuck nigga.
You gotta be
Yeah.
genuine. Yeah.
Bro, you always been solid. Like whenever I done hit you up, needed to talk to you, bro, you there. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I know you like that with everybody, and that's why everybody, and that's why emotion is so big now, because everybody know that you
Fact.
just one solid ass dude.
Thanks.
fact.
Matter of
Hey,
fact, while we talking about emotion, let's show the ad right here.
All right, y'all, we back, man. Clearly Said Podcast. Y'all already know
Sir.
what's going on. So my question to you is like the motivation behind In Motion. First off, what do it mean and how did you come up with the idea of In Motion?
In motion mean like when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, you finna get in motion, right?
Right.
You finna brush your teeth, wash your face,
Yep.
finna make sure you got everything, your keys, warm your car up. All that is motion. It's just going around in a circle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like a clock hand. And what made me think about in motion was it was a day-to-day life, everybody in motion. You see what I'm saying? So I started in motion in 2022. I was going to court. I had got in some trouble again. And I told God, I said, God, on everything I love, I surrender. I give you everything. I said, if you can let me get out of this situation right here, I promise you I ain't gonna do nothing else.
It's real.
And I was telling my partner, I was like, I'm finna make me a clothing line. He was like, what you gonna call your clothing line? I was like, In Motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, if God bless me to get out of jail, I'm coming in motion.
Yeah.
So when I end up getting blessed too, cause I went to court. When I went to court, the judge gave us like a recess, but when we came back in, it was like 2:00. So I guess you can't send us nobody after a certain hour. So they told me that to go to the county jail. They escorted me to the county jail for 30 days for a later trial. So now I'm in there John like a later trial. What going on? Like, man, they folks done sent me in here. They ain't sentenced me. I'm worried for 30 days, but every day I was praying, and God had knew my heart because I had started like my heart had started changing. Like I had started molding. God had started molding me into the guy I am now. So I was going to church. You know what I'm saying? I had started kind of like believing in God more. Like people ask me advice, I always put God in it. You know what I'm saying? So he blessed me out the situation. So when he blessed me out the situation, I told God that I was gonna do this, and then what I did, I came with emotion. So I was looking like, how can I get my clothes? How can I find somebody that do my clothes? Cause I ain't want I wanted real clothes. I wanted tags in the back of my clothes. I want all my clothes to be if it's in motion, I want it to say in motion. I ain't want no shirt and then on the back it say something else, and when you look at the thing, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't want that. So I was just doing my research on it. And my cousin was like, go on Alibaba. They got vendors on Alibaba. You can find you a vendor on Alibaba. So I'm like, Alibaba, what is that?
Yeah.
He was like, it's an app. So I get on the app, I'm looking. So I found me a guy on there, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't know him from Adam and Eve. So it really like I was taking a chance because he could have finessed me, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I always think big. So and everything is a hustle to me.
Right.
So I was like, he was like, how many pair of pants? I started with the stack legs first. I ain't have no shirts. I just did the stack leg. So he was like, how many pieces you want? I was like, I want 100.
Yeah.
I just came out the gate big, like I want 100. Because in my head, like, I can sell 100 pair of pants. That ain't nothing. Like, I know over 100 people. Right. That's easy.
Right.
So I get the pants, they come, I sell them. I sold out fast. So I'm like, nah, these niggas like this shit. I said, well, I need to bring it back. Because there was some more folks hit me. I sold 100, but I still got some more people that hit me up. So I bring it back again. So it started doing good. So I'm like, whatever I do, I don't be want to be no failure. If I be a failure, it be me quitting on my own. It don't be no failure, just I don't want to do it no more.
Right.
So I just said, I'm just going to keep going with it. So I start, now I'm preaching to them. I'm feeling my material and I'm feeling other material, and I'm like, okay, this different. I need my material like this. So now I'm doing my research on the certain material I need to get, the certain
that quality.
Yeah, the certain quality I need to get and the certain time limit they need to be done. Cause they working for me, really. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Cause I'm sending money to y'all. So y'all work for me. I don't work for y'all. You see what I'm saying? Right. Like I always tell them, the quicker you get me my brand, the quicker you get me my stuff, the quicker you can get paid again.
Right.
Because if quicker you get it than me, the quicker I can sell it and the quicker I can re-up.
Because they want it. I'm trying to get off of it.
Yeah, they want it. I'm trying to get off of it fast as possible. I'm going to get off of it fast as possible. I ain't finna hold it. So I just started working on my quality, getting my quality together. I'm always preaching to them. When I wash them, I pay attention to certain things when I wash my clothes. So I'm like last couple of sets I had when I first started, I was like, I don't like this quality right here because when you wash it, it got like little fuzz balls on them. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of look cheap. I'm selling this like a high end,
right?
But now it's cheap to me.
Okay.
So I found another vendor. So now I got 2 vendors working. The other vendor, my first vendor, he still want to work, but I'm on him like, bro, your quality ain't good. Like if you want to work for me, bro, you gonna have to go get the high end quality. Right. I ain't doing that off brand quality. So he like, all right, I got you, bro. I got you. Then these folks from Pakistan, they ain't from the U.S.
Right.
Okay? So they from Pakistan, you know what I'm saying? So it gonna take them a couple of, it take a package probably a whole week to get over here from Pakistan. Right. So I got him working and I got another guy working. So I might put an order in with this guy, a whole different kind of set. And on this guy right here, I might got some shorts and some shirts. I might have some hoodies and some joggers with him. You know what I'm saying?
So it's somebody. So you can be basically like the plug now, because you can get the people. Because you going straight from Pakistan, you coming straight from the source. Yeah. Everybody else, we got to go to the store, get it, then take it over here to the place, and then they put the stuff on it.
And what I noticed, you really analyzing like the whole material and your vendors, like a lot of you treat it like a real deal business.
It's a business because I ain't gonna lie, this how I'm feeding my family. Like, this is how I'm getting to buy what I want to buy. This is my business. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So if I'm standing behind my name on it, cause my face card is everything to me.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care about nothing else. I love my face card. Like, I don't be wanting nothing. Even if I feel like if I do something to a person and they feel like I got out on them, I'm gonna try to make it right. Even though I know, like,
That's
man,
big.
I don't even owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I still be like, get that. Don't even fool with me no more type. You know what I'm saying? Cause my face card, I don't want you to go. That's the only thing I be worried about people say about me is my face card.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like he said, yeah, I can be charging people for vendors and stuff like that, but I'm making money anyway. So why would charge you?
Right.
So
there's so many people that be hitting me up like, bro, how can I get my clothing line started? Like, I ain't never like sent them no piece of paper like, okay, this what I'm charging to give you this game, and this what I could.
Right. That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
But I ain't no need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna get blessed and I'm already getting money. So that's for a person. A person that's charging you for stuff like that is a person that ain't having no emotion.
Facts.
He ain't emotion.
He ain't having no emotion. That's why he want to charge you for everything. I'm having entities everywhere. Like I got emotion. I got a carpenter business. I got a plumbing business. Like, I'm everywhere.
So you do both of those.
I do
carpenter
and that's what I was.
Yes.
And like I was gonna say that later on in the show, but you brought it up. I didn't even know you did plumbing and stuff. Just one day they were like, I was telling somebody, yeah, man, we got Riff coming on the show, man. That junk gonna be good. And they were like, yeah, see about his plumbing business. I'm like, plumbing? I said, he don't do no. Like, cause I'm like, he don't do no plumbing. He said, bro, he do plumbing.
And you can charge whatever you want to charge.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta understand, plumbing. Who want to touch some shit?
Right.
What nigga in that day of time gonna touch some shit?
Right.
And you can charge whatever you want to charge. So Mogul have a busted pipe in the middle of the night, 2 in the morning.
Bro, I'm coming. That's over. I could charge $200-$300 an hour.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pay it.
Man.
You,
Like,
you
come on,
don't want
Riff,
no shit coming
come
up
on,
in your
Riff.
toilet. You don't want no shit coming in no your bathtub.
Yeah,
and then your house smelling like.
yeah, they gonna pay.
Why?
Yeah,
and then niggas eating booty for free. Shit, I'm touching shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
we got to make that a little clip.
that's funny.
No,
that's
shit.
real.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? I'm getting some money out of this shit. Hell yeah, shit. I like the nastiest job because that's the more money.
That's gonna pay. That's true. That's don't nobody want to do it.
And don't nobody want to do it. And ain't nobody working right now. So shit, I'm working my move.
And I'm gonna tell you though, like I was thinking myself to learn some type of trade, like electrician or HVAC or something like that, because people don't really work with their hands no more.
Yeah.
And you could, like, I know a guy that he's certified HVAC. He don't even do the job like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he just be like, oh, it's so much. I gotta go here, go get this, go get that. But when he was telling me what he was charging, I'm like, bro, you're not doing it?
Bro, you gotta look at it. It's like a couple of jobs. It's a couple of trades. You can get dropped off on the moon and they gonna need it.
Okay.
Like plumbing, air, electrician, mechanic.
Yeah.
Bro, you can get dropped off on the moon. Somebody on the moon gonna need their car fixed.
Yeah.
Somebody on the moon gonna be hot. They air ain't working. Somebody on the moon toilet gonna be stopped up.
Right.
And somebody on the moon floor gonna be messed up. A house need to be something.
Yeah.
So them hustlers and electrician, they gonna need some lights.
So what's the name of your 2 companies that you do? Your
I got
construction work?
Ultimate Plumbing, and then I got Ultimate Rebuild Repair.
Okay.
So
I heard that.
You know, hit me
And
up.
how long have
Real
you been
hustler,
doing all
man.
of that?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. My cousin, I don't want to incriminate nobody, but my cousin, he used to plumb, and I used to holler at him about certain little thing.
Yeah.
And when I used to come holler at him, he would plumb. So in the midst of him plumbing, I used to chop it up with him while he plumbing, and he might be like, grab me the what's the name? Grab me that. So I'm end up helping him. So
Right.
I'm like, man, this ain't nothing. I'm like, how much you making out there? Like I said, I've been in the street a long time, so I'm everything a hustle. I'm like, how much you been making out there? He like, shit, this job right here like 5,000. I'm like, what? Yeah, what you do? He like, I ain't did nothing but just connect this pipe and this pipe. I'm like, man, so that was like 8-9 years ago.
Right.
So my cousin kind of fell short a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to bring him back to life, give him CPR, you know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm finna start a plumbing business, cuz. I've been telling him, like, bro, the streets ain't for us no more. We grown. Like, boy, I can't stand to do a 10-piece right now. You can't stand. You older than me. You can't stand to do a 10-piece. let's just get us a business started. The plumbing business, ain't nobody plumbing. We gonna just have faith in me. I'm gonna hustle the plumbing. Like, bruh, I get, you know, them little postcards like like before Christmas. You see a random family sending them little postcards to your house. You ain't never met them, but they sent the card to your house talking about Merry Christmas. Man, that's me. I print up about 300-400 of them junk, go ride down the road, get everybody address, write it down, go to the post office, get me some stamp. Just mail them all.
Yeah.
Out of 300 people, somebody gonna call.
Damn, bro.
100 of them gonna call.
I was finna say,
somebody gonna call. Bro, everything I done did is be organic. Like, I be hustling it. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like people finding me. Nah, I'm finding them.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't expecting none of this, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's crazy.
And you gotta understand, the world is big. When COVID hit, COVID set everybody down for a reason. It set everybody down and let everybody know, like, man, you been working a job 30 years. You sit down and think, like, man, you could be running a business.
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing but putting people in position and going out and broadcasting what you doing to bring no more work. Right. Who ain't gonna want to work with somebody that can get them work? Like me. Like he said, his partner don't touch nothing. I don't touch nothing. I got 6 Mexicans that work for me. Mm-hmm. Get what? They don't speak English. I love them to death. I don't cheat them or nothing. I pay them way more than a factory will pay them. Yep. But get what? They already said, you go out, you know how to talk to people. More people know you. They starting to understand who I am. You see what I'm saying?
See,
because they were trying to figure out who I was, like, why everybody know you. Like, everywhere we go, people hollering at you like, what? So I had to show them my video, like, I once was kind of like famous. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know me.
But that's a blessing though, Riff. Everybody, you say everybody can start a business. Everybody can't do what you.
Everybody can.
Everybody can't. You got some. No, real talking. I'm just saying, like, you got to know that everybody can't come out of prison, do what you did, speak a feature into existence, shoot the video, reinvent yourself, put the music down, start businesses, never touch a pipe, making this, that, and the third on every job. That's something in you that everybody ain't got.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
That hustling.
You're right. Yeah. See, and that just come from me being young and hustling. Like, it just, I ain't never content with whatever I got. I got a lot, but I never content. Like, I always want more.
Right.
I always want way more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's way more to get. Yep. And then I'm going to tell you, pride of motherfucker. I had broke my pride down and started working at a factory. Mm-hmm. But see, working at a factory was what made me want to be like, you know what? I don't want to work for no man. I can't. Me working for people ain't me.
Right.
Because, now don't get me wrong, I had my hummer days. I worked for about 3 years at a job. Mm-hmm. I done had my hummer day where this man handling me rough. And I'm like, I'm the nigga that handle folks rough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I push it off. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. Just kept my job. But I say probably about 2 weeks ago on a Thursday, I was already doing my little plumbing stuff on the side. But that Thursday, man, I had kind of work, man. Dude had wrote me up. So when he wrote me up, I'm like, you know what? I'm gone.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Right.
I got way too much hustle in me. You know what I'm saying? So I left. Bro, the day I left, the Mexican, he was on the line with me. That was plumbing with me. Mm-hmm. The day I left, bro, that Monday, he came with me. I swear to God, bro, that Monday I got a call from a guy that he was supervisor at Ashley Furniture. He called me and said he needed the floors done. So I'm like, oh, a little flow job, that ain't nothing. We finna go. It ain't no job. If you on the phone with me asking me about a job, I'm gonna tell you, yeah. I don't even probably know if I got somebody that know how to do it.
I say you gonna find
like,
somebody.
Yeah, I'm finna find somebody. You know how to do this? Yeah, I'm on the way. Give me your address. I'm coming. I might not even know how to do it. All the people with me might not know how to do it. But we gonna get it done, though. You know what I'm saying? So when I get there, I'm like, a little flow job, that ain't nothing. Man, I swear to God, when I got there, the man every floor in his house was so bad to where I'm talking about you can just pick the wood up in your hand and just
like the whole thing.
So I'm like, boy, this a job right here.
Yeah.
So my Mexican, he looked at me, smiled. He said, this what I did in Dallas. This what I like to do right here.
Yeah.
He was like, I like plumbing, but this more me.
The flooring, yeah.
So I'm like, yeah. So the dude asked me how much will you charge me for the type of job? So I'm like, a couple of racks, you know what I'm saying? So he like, all right. So basically, what I'm saying is, I quit my job Thursday. Monday, I get him a contract for way more than I would have made probably in 3 months at my job. In one day.
It's a blessing, man.
For real.
So then when I kind of sense it, like, this is for me.
Yeah.
This what I supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, music was cool, and I'm forever gonna be grateful for the little check, because I always still gonna get a check
off the
music. Yeah, I get a check every 2 months.
Yeah.
Forever.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That royalty money.
Yeah. But I'm like, this where is it? This how I'm finna run up. I'm finna really run up a sack off this right here.
I'm glad you said that. I don't know if I sent the question to you or not. Cause you've been in there, and I ain't really talked to anybody that's on the scene that's been hand to hand with these famous like people. Like, tell us something that we think is real or true about the music industry, like that's a rumor, but you done been in there with these people and it's not like that.
Like when people be saying Illuminati, like Illuminati ain't real.
I be saying that too. I be saying it's not real, bro.
It's not real. When people be saying they sacrifice, that don't mean they got their family killed. Now, don't get me wrong. Stuff happens all the time. So it gonna make you be like, he Illuminati because this right here just happened. See how this just happened? Then he just blew all the way up. Nah, bro. Illuminati is not real. Like, when people say they sacrifice their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sacrifice, like, all right, I'm finna, if they got a family at home, they like, I ain't finna see my family for about 2 years because I'm on the grind.
Yeah.
That's sacrificing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's the major sacrifice. And I done seen people do those kind of sacrifice, and then I be hearing people like, man, he Illuminati. Like, how?
No, he just put in that work.
He just putting in work.
But he lost his family on the way.
Bruh, for real.
Yeah.
I done seen people really actually lose their family, but they don't be in peace. Like, they probably got what they wanted for as money and the fame, but they heart like,
there.
because I lost my family on the way doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? That would make a lot of people like, I don't even really want to rap, because when you see rappers saying they don't want to rap, they done lost something. They really just can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I'm finna quit rapping, because I almost lost my family doing that.
Not real.
Because you gotta look at it. If a female was rapping and you at home with the kid, how you gonna feel?
For 2 years.
For 2 years.
Man,
Like, shit.
I go
ain't
crazy.
finna be waiting on them motherfuckers.
Me and
Out
the kids
doing-
ride
Then
up
you
on
see him, motherfuckers in the club, and it ain't what you see, but they gonna put it like that. So you seeing females in the club, you seeing motherfuckers in the club dancing on your girl or dancing on your nigga. It don't mean that nigga like her. It's just
for the camera.
Yeah, then
like they just
they're just for the camera.
just for
Sometimes the camera might catch a nigga in the act of doing something, but it ain't real.
It ain't even like
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, it ain't even like that, like how it is on camera. So that's really one reason why that's one major reason why I ain't even finna do the music like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's an embarrassment, and then the people that I love, I lose them for some money. That ain't even.
That's grown up too, man, because a lot of people won't walk away from fame and money for their family, bro. You did that for your wife and kids, bro. That's grown up.
That's a real
but
deal.
you got some
Man.
people, man, they just keep trying and trying and trying, and then you can see it in them. Like, bro, this shit taking the life out you. You need to, like,
Bruh.
and then when they want to walk away, they walking away too late. Now it's too late, bro.
Bro, I know niggas be trying, like, it's cool if you young and you doing it, and you young, you ain't got no family. That's when you need to be doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you got a family and you still trying to rap, like, be real. Because you ain't finna put the money. Do you know how much money I spent on rap?
Tens of thousands.
Man, I know I done spent some hundreds.
Damn.
But you funded all your own stuff.
Yeah, I funded all my own stuff, but I get it back
Right.
on the royalty side. But in the beginning, man, I wasn't getting nothing.
Yeah. Put it
Like,
in.
yeah, like, bro, before Ray Sremmurd blow it up, bro, I was paying $250. That when they had them mixtapes. You remember, like, DJ Drama, Holiday, and all them.
Yeah.
They used to have mixtapes and stuff, man. I used to pay like $250 to get my song on a mixtape. That who knows if it's gonna get heard or not.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just a gamble that I take. You know what I'm saying, with my career.
Yeah.
Man, every day I was sending $250 here, $250 there. I done got finesse a couple of times. A person might call me and be like, bro, I'm trying to sign you. That one I didn't know no better. Like, bro, I'm trying to sign you. Send me $1,500. We finna send you some plane tickets and that. Then send $1,500. Then boom, dude ain't even answering the phone no more.
Yeah.
Like, I done been through all that type of stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, if anybody want to get into music, you gotta be willing to invest in yourself, because ain't nobody finna invest in you if you ain't investing in yourself. If you ain't consistent, if you don't even want to spend $200 for your own video, what make you think if I'm a millionaire and I'm looking to sign an artist, but you don't even want to spend $250 for your own video? What make you think I'm finna spend $250 for you? You don't even believe in yourself.
Right.
Because if you believe in yourself, you'll drop that too. Man, that ain't nothing. Y'all talking about trapping and hustling in your rap. Shit. Let's see. Where the money at?
Right.
Where the money at? Let's go.
Yeah, they capping. That's all.
They definitely capping. Like, I ain't gonna lie. People, everybody rich these days.
Man, and see. And
everybody got it.
And that's a lot of, that's a lot of shit that triggered me to not want to rap no more, because when everybody started being important, I'm like, man, what are regular people at? Ain't no more regular people. I'm finna start the trend for regular people.
Right.
Thanks.
But that don't mean you ain't living no good life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just showing that you ain't gotta do all
I ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, man. That social media make people think they gotta have
like,
everything when you don't.
Bro, I don't even post. Like, right now, if I want some attention, I post on Instagram. I know I can get about 2,000-3,000 likes.
Yeah. But you ain't on that.
I ain't posting since 22.
Wow.
Cause I ain't even into it.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, I post on my clothes because that's how I'm finna, make money or whatever.
Right.
But as far as on my personal Riff3x page, I ain't posting that since 22.
Let me ask you a question. Now, it was a recent viral picture around this area that a dude pretty much said Ray Sremmurd never helped nobody or never did nothing for the city.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
How you feel about that?
Because my take on it is,
I didn't comment on it because I already, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the circle. So once you in the circle and you know what a person, you're like, that's what he wanted. Somebody to feed into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It take two to argue. And I ain't finna argue with
when
you.
I went on his page, I'm like, I ain't never seen Buddy.
And see, people were telling me, I done heard of him, I done seen him, but I like actually know him, I don't know him. He ain't disrespect me, but then them is the little bros. So if you talking about them, you talking about me. Yeah. But he can't say they ain't no put nobody on. Like, how can you put somebody on? I can't make the world listen to your music.
That's true.
Right.
I would say, what you mean by put somebody on?
Yeah, what you mean? Like, I can't say, okay, this is my artist, y'all go listen to his music, and then boom, he blow up.
Yeah, it
ain't gonna work like that. Like, he got to be bringing something to the table.
Right. So did this dude try to get with them, and then they just didn't do what he expected, or?
Nah, I think he was just more trolling.
I guess.
And see, the post wasn't even for him. I think he Jay Sremmurd cousin, and he was just trying to troll Jay Sremmurd.
Okay.
He was just trying to get Jay Sremmurd to react.
Okay. Yeah, but people don't know you can't get Jay Sremmurd to react.
Yeah,
like,
and like
JJ play. Yeah, that ain't no negative dude. Yeah, that like negativity.
Yeah, so that one ain't. I seen somebody had added me in it. Matter of fact, and I'm just like, I don't even finna entertain that.
And so right before we wrap, I know we got a rap. Chad's gonna ask you some more stuff. Last question on that right there. Do you think that they owe the city something because they from here, or it just is what it is? You from where you from, and you don't owe nobody nothing if you make it out.
They don't owe nobody because you gotta look at it when they was on the grind. Who gave them something?
Right.
I'm pretty sure when they were dropping music back then, did nobody listen to their music?
Not like they do now.
I mean, I ain't gonna say nobody far as the whole town.
Right.
Now, you did have some people that support them, but
yeah.
When they drop videos, if they got 5,000 plays on their video, that wasn't no support.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's more than 5,000 people in Tupelo. Right. So if y'all saying they owe y'all something, why y'all people didn't go and repost their videos and like and share and subscribe to their pages and let everybody know, like, this is my hometown. They our hometown star. This what's going on. Like, right to this day, I don't see nobody posting their music.
Man, that's real.
That's
and they done gave your mamas and grandmamas turkeys.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I ain't seen nobody post their music.
They done bought concerts to the city.
Come on,
and everything.
Bro.
Come on, man.
I done seen people that don't even supposed to be backstage at the concert.
Yeah.
And they ain't changed the word like, hey, he don't supposed to be here. Get him out of here. Like, they kicked it with him. Like, y'all with us every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for them to say that they don't owe nobody nothing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if they give you something, take it as a blessing.
Yeah.
If they don't, you a grown man. The Bible say every man should hunt for his own. So go hunt.
Yeah.
The same way you should be thankful that they made Mississippi a target to even look at.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They could have said, I'm from California.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they ain't from Mississippi.
Right.
So they could have said, nah, they ain't even had to even bring up Mississippi.
Right.
Yeah.
You
True.
see what I'm saying?
True.
So niggas should be thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and they put me in the spotlight. It just was me that didn't want to go further.
Right.
And they put a couple more in the spotlight.
Yeah.
It was just on them that didn't want to go further.
And they still got people from the area that be with them.
Still doing it
Facts.
now to this day.
And majority of Tupelo that been to their crib.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how they not putting nobody on? I can't make nobody fuck with you.
Right. True.
Facts.
But yeah, man. All right, before we wrap it up, man, I just want you to look into that camera, any camera, and like, man, if the world was your audience right now and everybody just listening to Riff, what is something that you want to tell the people?
Man, have faith. All you need is this much. Your fingers can touch each other. That's how much faith you need. Have that much faith in yourself. And I promise you, pray about it. It's going to come. That's all you got to do. If you want something, grind for it. Don't ask nobody for nothing, because the same people you ask for something, they'll be the same one that tell you at the end, oh, you owe me for that. Don't never let nobody hold you owe me over your head.
Facts.
Go get it yourself. That's all you got to do is just grind and hustle. Everybody around here know that, bro, the shit I was doing, I did it from my couch. Like, them folk were begging me, like, Riff, you need to be in Miami right now. Like, we on doing this right here. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even going nowhere. I'm just chilling.
Right.
Like, the little baby play, I made it from the couch. It wasn't nothing but a phone call and me having faith.
Right.
So if I can have faith, everybody else can have faith. Believe in yourself. If you want to rap, believe in yourself. You want to, whatever you want to do, believe in yourself and have faith. And I promise you, it's going to come true. Just keep grinding. Stay consistent.
Yeah, it is right there.
Definitely appreciate you coming,
yeah.
man.
Hey, man.
Catch y'all next time.
Man, look, we in motion.
He was the first person to break my heart, man.